Here we come by. It's what Giv just said in our ear.
What an introduction. We're glad you're with us on a Wednesday. It's one of those days, Heather, I've had to think about what day it is.
Yeah, me too. I was just telling Giv when I was getting ready this morning, it's like doing my hair, looked down at my phone, and I was like, how is it only Wednesday?
One of those weeks. Yeah.
It is. I feel like it always is, though, on this shift. It's just like, it's a time warp.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I'm like, oh, it's Monday already. And then by the time it's Friday, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Friday. So, yeah.
Well, hopefully your day's off to a good start, and let us know where you're watching from. We have the weather quiz standings coming up in a few minutes.
You see how excited his face is, you guys?
It's been 8 days in a row now?
8 days in a row,
8
Brendan.
days.
It's 8. I don't know about the week before.
I was going to say, I can't remember the last Friday.
Yeah, I have a really good memory. I can't remember that far back. So.
Yeah.
I don't even know what weather quiz I asked. So.
Well, yeah. I know what one you asked yesterday, but not a couple Fridays ago.
Yeah. No. Yeah, so let us know where you're watching from. Give us some weather. If you want to look at some forecasts, we can look at the weekend forecast. We are going to see a little bit more of a challenging forecast. So if you're traveling, we'll take a look at that. Aside from that, we'll get into weather quiz, forecast, then the standings, and then we can just chit chat.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So weather quiz this morning on this day in 2017, Sault Ste. Marie set a record high temperature. How warm was that? Was it 38 degrees, 40, or 46 degrees? And the video behind it is not Sault Ste. Marie, but it was our new drone video we shot over Suttons Bay just the other day. So
very pretty.
I thought I would use that just to, spice up the weather quiz background.
Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, I'm guessing, since it's Fahrenheit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't think we have the local data for Sault Ste. Marie, Canada, at least a National Weather Service side of things. So
I know people can watch us in Sault Ste. Marie, Canada.
I know they can. Yeah. Our signal goes all the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. We'll start off with that forecast. We're going live over Cadillac, and that's one of the spots where we're going to start to see some rain here soon. We're waking up to some cloud cover. You could see Lake Cadillac. That's what the lake is right there. We're starting to see quite a bit of melting as of late. So we'll take a look at ice thickness and all of that safety because, with our warm temperatures, you should not be out on the lakes right now. 37 degrees, though, just to start the morning. This is a mild morning for northern Michigan in February, late February, too. We're 41 over in Frankfort. The warmer spot is over in Ludington, though, at 43. A little bit cooler over in Sault Ste. Marie at 30 degrees. We're seeing that rain moving in, and you could see kind of making its way in closer to Ludington. Manastee's already seeing it, so this is moving in a little bit quicker than what we were looking at even earlier this morning. So we'll start to see those showers around. The next few hours, Stormcast is showing those showers being a little bit later on the arrival, but closer to mid-morning towards the afternoon is when we're going to start to see that rain. And that will move in just into the afternoon hours, I think, closer to dinner, most of that will be out of the way. So really short-lived, mainly south of the bridge. Not everyone will see these isolated showers. And then we're going to see some more partly cloudy skies by tonight. As far as that Thursday forecast, you're looking forward to Thursday. If you liked yesterday's forecast, Thursday is going to be very similar to that. So we'll see clouds around, but I do think mostly sunny skies by the afternoon. If you're close to the shoreline of the Great Lakes, you could see a little bit more cloud cover. And then by Friday, we could see a little bit of some snow on the way. So we'll take a look at that too. But here's a look at the jet stream forecast. We look at this to see changes in weather patterns and wind, and also, low pressure systems will make their way in. And we're going to be under more of a zonal pattern where our temperatures are quiet, and we're going to see more, it's more west to east movement. As we head towards Friday, though, that's when we're going to start to see some troughing. And troughing usually means low pressure system. So you could see a deep low forming off of the west coast there. So we could be seeing some interesting weather there again. And then you could see by Saturday, those cooler temperatures, those purple colors will stick with us. Winds will pick up too. It'll be breezy as we head towards the weekend. But then Sunday, we'll start to be under those warmer temperatures again. So we're really, long-term speaking, at least in the next, few days here, we'll be under more quiet weather. But towards the end of next week, look at that Wednesday, we'll be under a deep trough again. And I think we're going to see a more active weather pattern closer to the middle of next week. Talking about ice thickness, with all this melting we're seeing, just know that it's not safe to be on either the Great Lakes or inland lakes right now. Even if it looks like it is, it's not safe. 2 inches or less, you need to keep off of the lake. Ice fishing, you need 4 inches of ice to safely ice fish, in those areas of the inland lakes especially. Snowmobiles and ATVs need 5 to 6 inches of ice, and then even more for cars and small trucks, 8 to 12, 12 to 15. And we're nowhere near that right now, not even close. So make sure you're keeping that in mind if you are thinking about venturing out on ice today, especially. Highs today will be in the 30s and 40s in the eastern upper. We'll say mostly cloudy skies, light winds up there especially. Cloudy skies and afternoon rain showers for the northeastern northern lower. 50 degrees over on the Harrisville side, 49 over in Leland, cloudy, and then some afternoon rain. I think, we could see a little bit more of an earlier rain now in the forecast in our southern counties, but, afternoon is when we're going to see that moving through too. Tonight will cool off to around the 20s in the eastern upper peninsula, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Light winds tonight. It'll be a very mild evening. We could see the shower have a question mark just because, earlier in the evening we could see that, but most of that will move off and we'll be left with dry weather tonight. 31 in Traverse City, 31 in Benzie County, and then upper 20s, low 30s for our southern counties, mostly cloudy skies there. Our extended forecast, dry weather will continue Thursday. We are going to see that cooler air mass moving in on Friday, where we could see some lake effect snow showers kicking up. We'll be under more of a northwesterly flow. Breezy conditions too. Winds will really pick up. And you could even see that in that jet stream forecast. Now, Saturday, I think the eastern upper peninsula could see a little bit of some snow, but very isolated. Sunday, right back up into the 30s and 40s again. And look at that Tuesday. As I mentioned, more of an active weather pattern kind of on our heels here. We're going to see rain showers and maybe even 56 degrees in the northern lower. So warm up on the way.
All right. We have comments about the weather, a skunk. A comment about your dress. Anyway.
Chit chat.
You want to get to it?
Let's get to it.
Okay. All right. We have a weather report from Christopher, 35 and partly cloudy. Thanks for that. He's in Farmington Hills. Mark is saying good morning. It was 46 in Z Hills. He's down in Florida. But just a day ago, apparently it dropped to 38, but it's getting to 71 degrees for the high. Let's see. Rogers City is on the map. Thanks to Paul. Thanks for checking in, Paul, as always. Susan Lash Sims is watching again from a sunny Kalkaska. It's 36 degrees, and she's loving this weather. Are you loving those cashews and cheese sticks over there?
I am.
Good.
I'm eating some
Good.
cashews and cheese right now.
Jackie is down south, not as far south as Mark there in Florida, but she's in South Carolina. High of 61 degrees or higher. The sun's bright. Hope everybody's having a great day. Stay warm. Joel, he's one talk about a skunk. He's watching from the Pleasanton Patriots pub. It's 37 degrees, partly cloudy. Back to gathering sap this morning. And the skunk is under his porch. And he got to see it today, almost all white, he says.
Ooh, those are called leucistic.
Okay.
If they don't have red eyes, it's not albino. So,
Oh.
I almost, fun fact, last week, I think it was like just a week ago, almost hit a skunk on the way to work. It was like going across division.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was a dog, so I slowed down. Sometimes there's kitty cats running around, especially the hour we get here. So I slowed down and then I saw the tail and I'm like, oh no, I'm glad I didn't even touch it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Mm.
How do you say that again?
Leucistic?
Yeah. Never heard that word. All right.
Trevor Drew, our amazing digital content producer, he's the one that actually told me about that because we were getting a lot of pictures of white deer, but clearly not albino. And I was actually trying to do a weather story related to leucistic animals here, but it was really hard to get the DNR to talk about it. And then I was more kind of focused on leucistic birds because we got a leucistic blue jay picture in, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
And no one wanted to talk about it. So that story never panned out, but I was efforting that for a good few months. I think like 6 months and then still nothing. So, but Mr. Trevor Drew looked into that.
He has a lot of animal knowledge up there in the noggin.
He sees a lot of the viewer pictures too. So he's the one that likes to pass those along.
If you see the nature quizzes on the Up and Fly Facebook page, it's because of Trevor.
Yeah.
Yep. Grandma Lou's watching.
Did you hear about your interesting morning from your granddaughter?
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
We'll let you talk.
I'm sure. Grandma Lou's like, what? What happened? Everybody's fine. Everybody's good. She's in Sterling Heights. Grandma Lou is. She said, happy Wednesday to both of you. It's cloudy and a high of 56. Mike, that would be Grandma Lou's son. Mike's watching from a sunny Troy. And then Grandma Lou was, I thought she commented, thought she had a question. She goes, where'd you see the sun or something? Oh yeah, where do you see sun? That's what Grandma Lou wants to know. So mom and son chatting amongst each other here on the Facebook Live. Mark is guessing 46 degrees, which he was our viewer of the day, Facebook viewer of the day. Right? Is that who we went with? Yeah, we went with Mark. Yep. 40 degrees is Christopher's guess. Susan Lash Sims guessing C, 46. Joel guessing 46. It's 41 in Boyne Falls, partly cloudy for Paula. Nancy is in East Jordan. It's 38 degrees. Jackie's going to go with 46 degrees. Mike is going with 422 degrees.
Okay.
It was hot. Hot that day in Sault Ste. Marie. I'm guessing he mean, well,
it could be.
Anyway, Mike, if you're still watching, let us know. Unless he sent us nope, I don't see another guess. We'll give you a second shot, Mike. 46 is Nancy's guess. Same for Paula. Susie Q is reporting 34 in Frederick. She's just getting over the flu. She went to a walking clinic and she's feeling so much better. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, good.
4 days of misery. She said it was awful.
I heard somebody else got the flu not too long ago and it was the same, like super bad.
Yeah.
I'm scared of the flu. When I get it, it like knocks me out.
Glad you're feeling better, Susie Q. She's off to get her hair done, so that's good news.
Oh, that's fun.
That's a good sign.
That's always a good day.
Yeah. She said beautiful weather. All right, Susie Q is guessing 46. On to the comment about your dress. Christopher saying, very unique dress, Heather. The black and white look good. Good choice. Because you have to work in front of the green screen as well for the weather on Up and 5.
Yes.
She can't wear green.
Haven't worn this in a while. It's not one I usually wear very often just because I don't love it, but it's always fun to put in the rotation because it's more white on this side, more black on that side. Thank you, Christopher.
Might as well just do a 360.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Gold.
There she goes.
The gold zipper.
Yeah, Heather was talking about the ice thickness and how not a whole lot of ice to speak of in northern Michigan. Joel did see somebody fishing on Bear Lake, open water all around them, he said. Yikes,
No,
he says.
no, that makes me so nervous.
Yeah, me too.
Usually Lake Cadillac, we showed you earlier, usually there's ice shanties on it. And I'm glad there's not ice shanties on right now. It's not a good idea.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, stay in the shore, please.
Also, you can fish when it's warmer outside.
Mhm.
I know it's not the same, but
You can fish now, just don't go on the water.
yeah.
Is that Houghton Lake behind you, Heather?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was taking a little peek sees here. Yeah, it's really starting to melt a lot. You can see kind of slushy on top.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good sign.
Yeah. My mom's watching. Morning, Mom.
Morning,
I
Christine.
don't know. I just slammed the desk.
You do that every time you say, you're like, morning, Mom. You do that most days.
Good
right?
morning. She said, hope you all have a good day heading out to an appointment. All right. We got Tom saying he has an eye exam this morning. Some appointments going on. Looks like he's going to need sunglasses for his dilated eyes. Grandma Lou guessing 40 degrees for the weather quiz. Paul said, Heather, those are two of my favorites. Is he talking about the cashews and cheese or the black and white? Did he specify?
I guess the cashews.
No. Marge is guessing 46. Alice is guessing 38. Marge is saying, good morning. I read that out of order. Good morning. Have a great day. And then she's guessing 46. Mike's saying it was very hot that day.
I was going to say, we're not in Hades right now.
422 degrees. And Susie Q said, beautiful dress, Heather, just like you.
Oh, thank you, Susie
Isn't that
Q.
sweet?
You're the sweetest.
Okie doke. Sweeter than the treats we had from GT Pie yesterday.
Those were so sweet, Brendan. Oh my God. So good. But after work, I was like, I need some protein or something. My mouth was like so sugary.
Yeah. No complaints though.
No, so good. I would definitely go and buy one myself, but maybe eat half next time.
Oh, Paul was talking about the food. And Jackie wants to know, what does the ice flow look like by the bridge? Do we have that Mackinac City cam?
Yeah.
Andy?
That's a good question. I was peeking a little bit earlier. Let's see. I can zoom in. Give me one sec.
Yep.
These new weather cameras, you guys, amazing.
Pretty high quality, huh?
Mm-hmm. We never used to really see. You could see off in the distance, even if you zoomed in. It just wasn't too great, but you can get in here. Let's see.
How close can we get?
We can get real close, but.
Can you get into the Michelin Mackinac side? Oh, yeah, you can. Wow.
Oh, big time.
Asking you shall receive, Jackie.
Mm-hmm. Look at how clear this still is, though. This is maximum zoom right now. Yeah.
That's as close as you can get?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty far, though. Yeah, it's quite a distance.
Yeah, that's about it. So.
I don't see a lot of movement, Heather.
No, it's not moving at all, really. Winds are calm this morning, though. But you can see the little areas where there's still water in between the ice. And then look at through the straits there. Open water.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Jackie said, wow, that's amazing. And Marge, thanks for the compliment on the tie.
I did like the tie this morning, Brendan. I didn't get a chance to
no, I'm kidding.
Tell you that.
Thank you. Thanks, Heather. Thanks, Marge. And it looks like we're all caught up on comments.
Any questions, thoughts? Maybe the
reveal,
answer.
Yeah, maybe reveal the answer if you want.
I was forgetting about that. So how warm did it get on that day? Just a few years ago in 2017 in Sault Ste. Marie, they reached 46 degrees. So normal for this time of year is 28. And the lowest maximum temperature was set back in 1963 at 1 below zero. You can believe that. So Here's a look at the standings. Gibbs, thank you so much for remembering. I just, again, forgot the whole weather quiz situation, even though we talked about it. Brendan is happy about this. 3 for 3, you guys.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked too.
Personally,
Because
yeah.
I don't give him any help.
Nope.
I want you guys to know.
Nope.
Totally fair game. Director Gibb is at 0 for 3, a truthful 1.
Yep.
Producer Sarah's at 1 for 3, and our Facebook viewers at 2 for 3. And that was Mark, right?
Yes. We'll see if Gibb can keep the streak going tomorrow.
We shall see.
Because he accidentally saw, and he owned up to it, he accidentally saw the answer of yesterday's weather quiz. And so Gibb then took the point away, as did Sarah. A truthful Gibb.
Truthful Gibbert.
Yep. All right, we have Christopher saying it looks like the Coast Guard should be breaking up the ice soon. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think there was some open water there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they need the Coast Guard yet. Susan Lass Sims, 3 for 3. Joel, 2 for 3. Paul is 2 for 3. And Christopher's 1 for 3. And Susie Q is 2 for 2. Long time coming, she said. I have a programming note. Heather might have one as well.
Yeah,
So
I do.
Tonight at 6 and 11, if you're in Northern Michigan, or if you have access to the internet, upfront5.com, my special report is airing about homeschooling and the request that the Michigan State Superintendent has for parents of kids who are homeschooled in Michigan. So we'll let you know what that is, the response, and that airs at 6 and 11 p.m. We'll re-air it in the morning show, but it airs for the first time tonight at 6. So I'm going to put the finishing touches on that later.
And it'll be on the website if you don't watch the show. So another programming note is Heather is back to school tomorrow. I'll be visiting TCAP's Montessori school for the 7th and 8th graders. Their little classes there, giving them a little bit more of some science. And so I'll be there, and I think we can maybe do a quick Facebook Live tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure just yet.
Okay.
Since it's in town, it's not too far away. We just need to make sure we're ahead of schedule on our other items, and then we can maybe do the Facebook Live.
Yeah.
So we could not. Just know that if we're live, we're live. If not, Heather will be talking to little kids, getting them excited about STEM, hopefully.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then telling them about other different careers aside from broadcast meteorology, but like also climatologists are super important too. So
I think our friends will understand if we're not here tomorrow. Since you're spreading the good word of science, technology, education, and engineering and
math.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay. A couple more comments here. Our friends at Michigan Doodle Rescue Connect saying spring's on the way. Christopher saying have a great time with the kids, Heather. And Susie Q saying, oh, Heather, little kids will love that. And the Rescue Connect, time to do some spring cleaning outside.
Perfect time to do it.
Here in February, yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I saw someone snow blowing the slush yesterday on my way home. I'm like, I don't even know how your snowblower is able to do that. Because I remember we would wait a little bit after a lot of snow back home. You can't. It's just so slushy and wet.
Must have some good horsepower to it or something like that.
I don't know.
Slush, yeah.
He was trying pretty hard, shoving that up the driveway. But yeah, spring cleaning in February. So only 28 more days till winter. No one's counting.
And then meteorological spring starts in March, right? March 1st. Okay. All right, Gibbert, any comments? Or are you going to put up the graphic?
It's already up. As you were saying that, you
missed
already
it.
had it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to do a recording in 2 minutes. So, all right, we'll let you go.
Bye.
Maybe see you tomorrow. Bye.